Hey trainers, Go Fest season has officially wrapped. I hope you were able to enjoy it in all of its capacities, and I hope you got everything that you were hunting for. The great news is, even though the big Go Fest season is over, the content just does not stop. Honestly, this next month looks stacked with amazing content, so let's do a weekly rundown for June 30th to July 6th of what to miss and what to catch in Pokemon Go. So first up on Monday, June 30th, we see raids changing at 10 a.m. to feature Mega Aggron in the Mega Raid slot and Cobalion in 5-star raids, both lasting into the following week. Mega Aggron is the number 14 Steel-type raid attacker, but it is ranked 147 in the Ultra League and 111 in the Master League. Sadly, when it Mega Evolves, it loses its Rock type and becomes Steel only, so it's not the best for Candy as far as Mega Pokemon go, but it's still worth getting a couple for sure. Cobalion is the number 30 fighting-type raid attacker, but that is with its legacy move Sacred Sword, which it does not come with at this time, so you will need to use an Elite Charge TM if you catch it and want to put it on your Pokemon. In PvP, Cobalion does sit at number 31 in the Ultra League, but drops down to 75 in the Master League. So he's definitely worth going after, but again, he really does need that legacy move. Still on Monday at 6 to 7 p.m., the Max Monday will be going down where every power spot will host a featured Dynamax Pokemon, Shuckle. I always say to do at least a few of the featured Pokemon, and for this one, I will say the same, but don't stress if you don't get one. This Pokemon is our first true Rock-type attacker in Max Battles, with the highest defense across all Pokemon in every generation, but its low attack stat makes it very unusable, especially for Max Battles, where this content is just so heavily attack based. So, I mean, could it possibly have a niche guard capability for an upcoming battle? Yeah, it could, but it's not necessarily going to. So grab 1 to 2, try to find out one with a higher defense or HP stat. Plus, honestly, this does have a fantastic shiny you should hunt as well. But if you do miss this one, just say, shucks, and move on with your life. Yeah, I know that was bad. I had to do it, though. I'm sorry. I do love Shuckle. All right, moving on to Tuesday, July 1st, the Go Pass for June event. The June ends at 10 a.m. local time. So please make sure you collect your rewards before they expire if you haven't already. Honestly, plan on claiming all of your rewards on Monday so you don't forget Tuesday morning. I cannot stress this enough, especially if you have this collapse in your event tab like I do. I was mostly saving this for the Go Fest Global event to claim all these rewards when I had all my bonuses and things active. Make sure you're doing this before it expires. Also at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, one of the other best events of the year is happening with the 9th anniversary party. First of all, it is crazy to say it has been 9 years of this game. No matter when you started playing or if you left and came back, it's amazing to see a mobile game like this in its current state after almost an entire decade. What a testament to the Pokemon franchise as well as the community player base as well. I just think this is astounding. So this event's going to run until Sunday, July 6th at 8 p.m. local time. Wild encounters will include Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle wearing party hats. It looks like Bulbasaur will finally be able to evolve now with this costume. In years past, Charmander and Squirtle have been able to, so it's nice to see they're finally adding Bulbasaur into that evolution line. I am curious, though. They're showing the party hat has been on the top of its head. This one picture here in the first picture is showing it on the ear, so I'm curious to see how they do the hat this year. 1-star raids will feature Pikachu wearing a cake hat and Eevee wearing a party hat. Save these Eevees for the weekend to evolve, with a little bit more on that later. A $5 Masterwork research will be evolved of the Wish Granted, which will be back in the web store, which gives you 2 times incense duration, 2 times daily incense duration. I don't know if this stacks. I'm kind of curious if it stacks with our seasonal bonus of 2 times daily incense. Could you possibly get an hour of daily incense? That'd be kind of crazy. And 2 times Lucky Egg duration. And it will land you another encounter with Shiny Jirachi at the end. All I can say, the price point here is not terrible. It just boils down to if you really want Shiny Jirachi or another Shiny Jirachi, because this has been available before. Other than that, I would say the rewards are pretty skippable. Event bonuses will include increased chance to become Lucky Friends, increased chance to get Lucky Pokemon in trades, Pokestops may turn gold without a golden lure module, increased chance for Shinies on those 1-star raid Pikachu and Eevees, friendship level will increase faster than normal, a chance of finding 9 or 99 or maybe more Gimme Ghoul coins from a golden Pokestop. Shiny Gimme Ghoul will become available for the first time, and Gimme Ghoul can also be holding a 9th anniversary coin with a special background. And there will be tappable party hats in the wild. I'm not sure what these will entail. Maybe a random, one of these starter Pokemon in the costume. I'm not really 100% sure, but that's kind of cool to see. We will also have different bonuses active for 2 days at a time. So the 1st through the 3rd, 10 a.m., we will get half hatch distance for eggs. Then the 3rd to the 5th at 10 a.m., we will get 2 times catch XP. And finally, the 5th through the 6th, we will get, and it ends 6th at the 8 p.m., we will get 2 times catch Stardust. There's also going to be a paid time research for $2, giving you 1 super incubator, 1 max mushroom, and an encounter with Gimme Ghoul with that 9th anniversary coin. And for this, I would say the price is worth it for the items, but as far as the encounter, Gimme Ghoul is so tiny that no one's really going to notice that little itty-bitty tiny costume, that little number 9 on that coin, without a tag or a background. So I'm going to still try to get these. I wouldn't pay for the ticket, but I wouldn't say that Gimme Ghoul is going to be a big chase, and it's not really going to be much trade bait either. Also, just a quick note that if you don't know, Gimme Ghoul is normally only available from activating the coin bag in your item bag and using it like an incense to catch Gimme Ghoul. However, Gimme Ghoul does not evolve with candy like regular Pokemon do, and instead needs 999 Gimme Ghoul coins in order to evolve to Golden Go. I'll make a short video on this to talk you through how to, do that, the whole process with the Switch and everything that's involved in that. But the bottom line here is getting these Gimme Ghoul coins from the Pokestops is going to be super critical for this event, so please do not miss that. This is your absolute best chance to get the most coins possible. Still on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, the Go Battle League will change to feature the Open Great League of any Pokemon 1500 CP and below, and the Element Cup Little Edition. This is for Pokemon 500 CP and below that are Fire, Water, and Grass type. And they have to be Pokemon that are able to evolve but have not evolved yet. So basically this is aimed at Pokemon like starter Pokemon, which obviously is kind of one of the featured Pokemon here. That's who they're trying to run at here. And still on Tuesday, running from 6 to 7 p.m., we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour, where every Pokemon in the nearby area will be their featured Pokemon Pikachu with a party hat. This is a really easy and fun way to get a nice costume Pokemon without having to go searching for, far and wide for it in the wild. We will also get the event bonus of 2 times Catch Stardust, so it is worth taking some time. Go out for a walk, and I suggest having an electric-type Pokemon Mega Evolve for a bit of free Pikachu candy. We also typically see showcases ending at 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights as well, so set an alarm, check your standings, and try to get the top rank that you can to get the best rewards. If you need some tips on how to pull your Pokemon from a showcase to enter another one, check out this quick short I have. It gives you a couple little tips there. All right, Wednesday, July 2nd, we will have the weekly Raid Hour running from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, which will feature Cobalion. As mentioned before, definitely grab a couple of Cobalions, try to grind for some candy. Mega Evolve a Steel or Fighting type Pokemon for extra candy gains, and join a Community Ambassador meetup. You can typically wind up earning an extra raid pass after completing 2 raids and a couple other tasks. Saturday and Sunday every week, a Pokemon will appear in 5-star Shadow raids, and this week we have Shadow Registeel taking that slot. So Shadow and regular Registeel are ranked very low as raid attackers, but do much better in PvP, with regular Registeel coming in at 102 in the Great League and number 27 in the Ultra League. So the Shadow form's not as good as his non-Shadow counterpart, but you can still grind for the Candy and Candy XL or Purified and trade them as well. Now, Saturday, July 5th and Sunday, July 6th, we will have a Community Day Classic running both days between 2 to 5 p.m. featuring the Eeveelution Pokemon Eevee. Community Days and Classic Community Days work where there's a multitude of wild spawns in your surrounding area with a 1 in 25 shiny rate. So this will be your best chance to get some shiny Eevee and its Eeveelutions. This is going to be a great event with bonuses including a quarter egg hatch distance, 3-hour lure modules, 3-hour incense, snapshot encounters, and limited time evolution requirements. There will be a paid special research, most likely going to be $2, giving you 3 encounters with Eevee with a special background, and additional Eeveelutions, and more. There will be typical Community Day special background timed research as well that you can get for free, as well as event field research tests. As far as the ticket goes, I would say it's probably going to be worth it. Eevee is a really big collector item, so if you're a big Eevee collector, probably go after that ticket. You're getting 3 encounters with that special background, so that's pretty cool. If you're not a big Eevee collector, this is also, though, good trade bait, so I would definitely advise buying this $2 ticket if you can. If not, don't give in to that FOMO. You're going to get so many Eevees, you're not going to know what to do with them. Now, each Pokemon will receive a featured attack. Eevee will know the charged attack Last Resort. Vaporeon will know Scald. Jolteon will know Zap Cannon. Flareon will know Superpower. Espeon will know Shadow Ball. Umbreon will know Psychic. Leafeon will know Bullet Seed. Glaceon will know Water Pulse. And Sylveon will know Psyshock. Let's quickly go over the evolution requirements in case you don't know, because there are a lot of requirements for Eevee to get into its evolutions. So Eevee can evolve into Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, which it's just a random chance. You just need 25 candies. It'll give you a little question mark when you hit that evolve button. It's a random. You don't get to pick between these three. It just randomly evolves into one of those three. Now, the ones you can help on, Eevee can evolve into Leafeon by being nearby an active Mossy Lure module. And similarly, you can also evolve it into Glaceon when you're near an active Glacial Lure module. To evolve Eevee into Espeon, you need to make it your buddy. And normally you have to walk 10 kilometers and evolve it during the daytime. But during this event, they lowered that requirement to only 1 kilometer. And same kind of with Umbreon. It's the same thing. Have Eevee as your buddy. Walk 10 kilometers and evolve it during the nighttime. But again, they lowered that during this event to only 1 kilometer, making it much easier. Now, Sylveon is the hardest to get, as you need to make Eevee your buddy and earn 70 hearts with it as your buddy, which normally takes several days of play. But luckily for this event, they reduced the cost to only 7 hearts, which you can get 3 hearts easily by feeding your buddy to get it on the screen, taking a snapshot, and play with your buddy. Then you can gain another quick 3 hearts by battling with the team leaders in the training section, which you can quickly back out of once you started. You don't have to actually complete the battle. And then you're only going to need to get 1 more heart by either visiting a new Pokestop, follow a route, or just walk 2 kilometers to get that very last heart. So it's much easier to get this done in 1 day. You could go after a few Sylveons as well. Definitely take advantage of this. It's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. So my tips for this event will be to have a normal type Pokemon Mega evolved as well. Use Pineapple Berries and Silver Pineapple Berries when catching, because you will need, it's only 20 candy to evolve Eevee into its evolutions. However, if you want to evolve a ton and then you want to power them up, you're going to need a lot of candy. So definitely Mega Evolve and use those Pineapple Berries. I also recommend using Origin Palkia's Spatial Rend ability to see a larger area of spawns than you normally would. So if you have some costume Eevee from earlier in the week or from an earlier event or anything like that, I highly recommend taking advantage of these evolution bonuses while you can, because they will last until July 12th at 10 p.m. local time, but then after that, they go back to normal. So get these in while you can. It's just going to save you a little bit of headache in the long run. Again, check for community ambassador meetups. You're probably then going to see some Pokestops lit up with those Glacial and Mossy Lure modules from your community ambassadors or people in the community. So check for those as well. But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff this week, and there's much more to come. There's a lot of great content coming out. But for now, get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your Pokefam and friends. I'll catch you next time.